Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lika Kenobi. And before we get started, guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. So we got an update on the X-Men movie that is going to be coming out, and it's going to be another reboot. And with the director that did Thunderbolts, so that's going to be underway. And then, of course, you got Bayo Demayo updating on what is going on with Kevin Feige, which Kevin Feige has said Bayo Demayo said that Kevin Feige has resented the animated series. So let's take a read at this article, and you guys let me know what you guys think. So things are finally moving forward on Marvel Studios' long-awaited X-Men reboot, with Michael Leslie working on the script and Thunderbolts helmer Jack Schrader recently confirmed as director. There have been conflicting reports about just how far along the project is, but during last night's episode of the Hot Mic, Jeff Schneider seemed very confident that casting is indeed underway, which means we may get some official word on which actors will be suiting up as the latest live-action incarnation of the team fairly soon. We have heard multiple rumors relating to actors that are said to be on the studio's radar, including Harris Dickinson, Margaret Qualley, and Julia Butters. They're reportedly in contention to play Cyclops, Rogue, and Kitty Pryde, but we don't know if it's still in the case, as well as Hunter Schafer, probably playing Mystique, Ayo Edebiri playing Storm, or Javier Bardem as Mr. Sinister. Kevin Feige has made it clear, very clear that he is a huge X-Men fan and can't wait to introduce a new take on the mutant heroes to the MCU, but he may not be quite so keen on recent Disney animated series X-Men 97. So, if you want to, the history what happened is, Bayo Demayo, he got fired from some case of him being very rude to people, showing himself an explicit pic in OnlyFans and everything. So it's like kind of dumb. And he was no longer, he got fired way before X-Men 97 Season 1 was coming out. And of course, they took him out of the helm of being the showrunner for Season 2 and Season 3 of X-Men 97. And ever since then, we haven't had no word on when X-Men 97 Season 2 is going to come out. Hell, we may think it's been canceled. You know? But Bayo Demayo, he has been going out talking all smack about how Kevin Feige resented X-Men 97, how he disrespected him in his studio, and he's making these lying accusations on him. And look, when I heard the announcement of X-Men 97 that they were going to make Morph a non-binary, I was a bit concerned about it. Because Morph in the original X-Men 97 X-Men series, he was never a non-binary character. And he never had a closer relationship to Logan. They were just best friends. So in the X-Men 97 show, they showed a little bit of this woke side of Morph and everything. But despite that, it worked. I enjoyed it, the show. It was an awesome series. And I was hoping for more of it. But, of course, we may not get to that moment because of what is going on with Kevin Feige and Bayo Demayo. So let's take a read at a little bit of it. Former showrunner Bayo Demayo shared some lengthy X posts explaining why he currently has no faith in the live-action reboot delivering the goods. And he claims that Feige resented the success of X-Men 97 because fans and audiences were using it as a referendum on what the MCU needs to be doing to fix itself. And of course, that show really did it great. It really did well. I mean, look at what's going on with Deadpool Wolverine. Deadpool Wolverine was a huge success. It was a huge success. You know? And then, of course, they resented the creator of Deadpool, Rob Liefeld. They resented him, and you know, not giving him the satisfaction of his character, you know. So it's like I said, dude. I mean, Kevin Feige, he needs to get his act together, bro. He needs to get back on track on getting Marvel to be great again. Because right now, we have no we have no Marvel movies coming out after Fantastic Four. All we have is right now we have Wonder Man that is supposed to be coming out this year. Then next year we got the Punisher's special presentation. Then we have Daredevil Born Again season 2. And then Sony is putting out Spider-Man Brand New Day in July. And then after that, then we have the MCU's Avengers Doomsday coming out in December. So what does that tell you? Right now, they're in deep trouble. And as for Fantastic Four, did not do well in the box office. It has plummeted very badly. It has plummeted so badly, bro, that I liked it the movie. And I liked it the movie. Despite the gender swap and a little bit of girl boss in the end. Despite that, I liked it the movie. But there were a lot of mistakes in it. And fans did not like it. And I don't blame the fans. So Kevin Feige put this out that Mr. Demayo was terminated in March 2024 following an internal investigation. Given the outrageous nature of the findings, we severed ties with him immediately and he has no further affiliation with Marvel. Though there are some conflicting reports on what exactly occurred, Demayo is said to have been terminated for sending lewd photos to members of his staff, and there have been further allegations claiming that he was physically and sexually inappropriate with several of his colleagues. Again, this shouldn't necessarily indicate that he's making anything up, but it's probably best not to put too much stock into these posts, as Demayo has been a bit of an anti-Marvel crusade ever since his firing. That said, Demayo also does make some good points here. So here's his posts that he has said about Marvel, man. He has said a lot. I'm not going to read these, bro, because I've read these many of times and everything, bro. You guys can check this out. You can even look up Bale Demayo on Twitter and X and just take a look. And just take a look at what he's done and what he has said and what Kevin Feige has done. I mean, there was a YouTube video. There was a YouTube video that he did, that he made an interview on what, and he made his story and he made his case on what Marvel has done. So I don't know if he's going to get the benefit that I don't know if he's ever going to get the chance to go in court with this, like Gina Carano did against Disney Lucasfilm. I don't know. But if he ever does, I wish him the best of luck. I wish him the best. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future of X-Men. So you guys let me know in the comments what do you guys think. So please, by all means, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.